Capítulo 8. Instituto Riverside. En la librería sin nombre, Pierce sigue la pista de un intento de robo frustrado y descubre que Charles Hawkins es responsable del delito. Pierce abre la caja fuerte del librero y encuentra lo que este y Sarah Hawkins habían escondido, un libro encuadernado en piel humana. Era piel humana. Que parece llamar al detective y cuando lo abre, su mente se proyecta en otro cuerpo. ¡Wow! ¡Qué fumada! ¡Qué fumada!
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Claro que.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
No.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. Show me his file.
That's not possible.
¿Por qué?
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Entonces, ¿cómo lo curo?
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told, after inhaling chemicals.
I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their
Cat.
gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Claro.
Do you have other questions?
Ya sé,
That'll
pero-
do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch.
¿Haciendo la
Slightly sticky.
metamorfosis?
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
El diablo.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry. that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller
Fuller
is
es un
telling the truth.
mentiroso. Hombre, tenía que ser.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Está
Look
haciendo
at
una
these
metamorfosis.
sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
La
I'm
metamorfosis.
sure
Se va a
you'll
convertir
find
en una
an
mariposa.
You have to.
En una mariposa.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no
Andrea,
avail.
muchísimas gracias por ese follow en
And you won't
TikTok. Un
believe
besazo.
me, but
Bienvenida.
when we bathed him earlier,
He seemed to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
No lo explica. Su cuerpo está
I
mutando.
almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, and this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
Hostia, viene
I
el
pray
Fuller.
that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your
Muchísimas gracias por ese follow.
I've done to him what
Ethan4RGGG,
I
bienvenido al
do to all
equipo.
my patients.
Un besazo.
Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
His limbs, his body temperature.
Si empieza a
I don't
recitar,
know
no
what
acabo.
experiments
Este
you've
hombre está
undertaken,
mutando.
But this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation.
¿Qué dices, loco?
Could it be
Déjate la
you
droga,
wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? To be more
Cefalópodo.
precise. Cephalopod, perhaps.
This amuses you.
Your reaction
Este no tendrá
does.
ningún pelo de tonto,
I
¿no?
know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the
Eddie.
meantime, take care of your own
Fantasma.
patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
Y tanto que
It
era
was
una
a
amenaza.
warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
I disapprove of Fuller's methods, but his treatments have saved more lives than I can count.
And Mr. Blake? You said yourself he was dying.
I don't know what to think for now. What I'm sure of is that Fuller is hiding something from us, and I need to know what that is before I take a chance exposing him.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor.
Silencio.
You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
Bueno, pues Blake muerto, bueno, para el huerto, ¿no?
An
¿Quién lo diría?
unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Entra en la consulta de Fuller. Vamos a ver.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Doctor, please. My chest.
The fusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Ya está, calma, niño. Calma, niño, calma. Ya verás, te vas a sentir mejor. Te vas a sentir mejor. Ahí está.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
No.
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out. I'll just sleep a bit more.
Vale.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks. Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Irene Sanders. El informe describe el estado en el que se encontraba Irene Sanders cuando ingresó en el Instituto Riverside, así como los tratamientos que se le administraron. Fuller añadió una nota manuscrita en la que recomienda su traslado a la ala psiquiátrica para que pudiera disfrutar de la paz y tranquilidad que necesitaba.
Mrs. Sanders?
Esta es la novia de Blake, ¿no? De Blake, ¿no? Del payo este de la mansión. No sé si será Blake o me tira un triple ahí. Una señora...
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Pero quiero
The
llevármela.
key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
¿Y por qué no me la he llevado? Digo, no sé. Llave que veo, llave que me llevo, ¿sabes? Se ve que la ballesta no piensa igual.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Eso es algo que lleva el aire. Tú hazme caso, niña. ¿Y a ti qué te pasa?
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Vale, y...
His binds left bloody wounds.
So, doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Está todo ya explorado. Esta zona. Algo por aquí. Sombra aquí.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much,
De
Doctor.
nada, hombre. 5 euros.
We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Comida de hospital y tú, una mierda.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Qué majo.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the
Naughty
answer is
girl.
no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh, well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait.
Establece una relación entre la morfología de un individuo y su predisposición innata hacia el crimen, la seriedad del estudio y la fidelidad. Las demostraciones podrían llegar a engañar a un lego en la materia.
See the next time the water's cut off.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
It's a real show.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Vale. Bathroom woman.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so... Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Pues pégale.
Her
Pégale.
time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Aparta.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Aquí.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Del país que estábamos revisando antes. Administración. Otro libro médico. Aquí salimos. Vamos a terminar de mirar lo que hay por aquí. Que haya tantos armarios. Estoy viendo demasiados armarios y me da miedo porque
I
significa
have
que me tengo
little
que
time for you,
esconder.
Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
¿Qué maja quieres? Hija mía, no sé si
Wait
te
a
lo...
minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Será
I
chivata.
have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the
Cortar
doctors
el
who have
agua.
things
Vale,
to do.
para eso necesitamos la llave de las calderas. Y la llave de las calderas estaba en un cajón yendo por aquí.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Dr. Colden.
Aparte, esto es muy grande. Puedo torrer.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. I'll be going.
No fume.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office. I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Ninguna de estas me sirve. I need a tool. ¿Dónde saco yo una tool?
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
No sé. Esto no lo hemos explorado. ¿Dónde coño saco yo una herramienta ahora?
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Nada, era broma.
Dr. Colden. Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller, but rest assured,
That
I will.
¿Qué di?
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work. Where did my fiancée go?
¿Qué di?
I hope those nutcases will stop burdening
I
her
don't get
with
why
work.
they have us waiting so long.
Almost no patients here.
¿Cómo no?
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
I thought we trusted each other.
Really, Marie? Can you swear to me that you're not intending something reckless?
It's because I respect you that I won't lie to you.
Is there something I should know?
You better tell me about your symptoms.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night.
Está todo el pueblo en la
It
mierda,
seems
¿eh?
stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Yo.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
Take
You
care.
too, Marie.
Súper intenso.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
Tío, ya deja de llorar.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
Una herramienta. Ya me he recorrido todo el mapa. Ah. Ya.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
El baño, el baño, el baño. Y el baño aquí.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
Me hago la loca, ¿sabes?
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for
Un
Francis
estudio
Sanders.
sobre el síndrome de Stendhal, una afección psicológica especialmente poco frecuente que provoca problemas mentales por exposición a las obras de arte.
I should go another way. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files.
El cilindro estaba escondido en el despacho de Fuller. En el registro sus impresiones sobre una de las muchas sesiones de psicoanálisis en las que se metió a ser.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
La mutante.
Fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
A plena vista.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
El payo este lo mató todo. Quemó la casa él.
I must go back to the basement.
Partida guardada. Pues chat. Bueno, vamos a continuar.
I should go another way.
Bajar al ala de psiquiatría. Hasta que cambiemos de capítulo. Ya cambiamos con el capítulo y nos vamos al GTA. ¡Ay! Su puta madre, qué susto.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Or I swear I'll shoot!
I came to this island to investigate a death, and ended up in your shop.
How convenient.
I'm serious. I saw the broken glass and followed the path. The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect.
Siempre
Let's meet later at the
nunca está de
Hawkins
más un
mansion.
poco de ayuda.
Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Vale, nos cambia de capítulo. El libro proyecta a Pierce en el cuerpo de la doctora Colden. El detective impotente es testigo de la investigación de la amiga de Bradley. La doctora sospecha de los experimentos de Fuller. Se cuela en su consulta y descubre que el director del Instituto Riverside oculta la información sobre Sarah Hawkins y probablemente su cuerpo, pero Fuller la sorprende con las manos en la masa. Pierce decide rescatarla antes de que sea demasiado tarde. Pues chat, lo dejamos por hoy. Ha sido un capítulo bastante interesante, me ha gustado bastante y pues el Fuller está todo pinzado, tío, está todo pinzado. Ya el próximo día seguiremos con más y mejor. Espérate, vamos a ver la cinemática. Y luego ya nos salimos.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.